see you dance for me, dance. Okay, yeah, y'all, that's the channel song I got. And I was gonna do a, how are people viewing you at this time? And I think I'm gonna still stick to that topic. But I don't know, that song just popped in my head. And then it was crazy because it popped in my head. And then when I went to my playlist and I scrolled down, like it was right there. Okay, so yeah, the song Ballerina by Belly. I'm gonna put it in the comment section. It's a pretty old song, but I like it. I bump that shit. You know what I'm saying? But somebody definitely could be a dancer. Okay, you could be an exotic dancer, or even if you're not an exotic dancer, you can dance very exotically. Okay, somebody can have like a very nice body, but then you know, his name is Belly, so it made me think like if you got a nice you got a nice body even with your little belly. Okay, so somebody can have like a little fupa. Okay, or you got like a little gut, but I feel like it works for how your body look. Okay, like it works. Um, but somebody, I feel like the energy. So I'm getting energy. Somebody love the way how you dance. They love the way how you take control. Okay, like I said, you can be a dancer or you can be like a dance teacher. If you are in some type of like dance group, you could be one of the ones that's like where you come up with the moves. You're very creative. You could be one of the ones where you got a lot of spunk. You got a lot of like energy, so they put you in the front. Or for some of y'all, even if you don't dance at all, maybe you just dancing through life. I'm getting that energy as well. People could view you as somebody that's dancing through life, baby, and it's giving like it's giving like, you know what I'm saying, main attraction type of energy. Okay, so you can definitely have people like viewing you as somebody where you like you in control. Okay, you in control of not only yourself in your life. You're also somebody who I just heard in control of your appearance. So maybe people can view you as somebody where you're in control of how people are able to view you. So maybe you're somebody where you don't show too much. You know what I'm saying? It's like you show just enough. You know what I'm saying? You show a little sneak peek just to get motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, tuned in, or just to get motherfuckers intrigued. And then after that, it's kind of like you reserved and you showing what the fuck you want to show. So you just got to keep an eye out. You just got to tune in to the next episode with time looking ass, okay? So for some of y'all, you could be like a content creator. But I feel like that, yeah, people view you as somebody that's very like sexy, seductive. Okay, they like your little belly. Okay, you could be a belly dancer, like I said, or you could be like some type of choreographer, or you could teach people, you know, yoga, ballet, dance. Maybe somebody could be going to school for dance or something like that. Or you could just like to dance around the house. It could just be something as simple as liking to dance around the house. Or I'm also getting energy when you go out. When you do get cute and you step out, like you're not one of the people that hold the wall. You know what I'm saying? You one of them motherfuckers where you finna have a good time. You're gonna dance. Like you one of the ones they might find, you know what I'm saying, you on the dance floor. Or like it might be a crowd of people and they're like, damn, what the fuck going on? All these people crowded around, and then it's your ass right in the middle. Like I'm giving you that, I'm getting that energy of like basically just like main attraction type of energy. Like you don't mind, and you don't mind it. Like for some of y'all, you could love like the attention. You can love being on stage. You can love performing. Okay, maybe you did want to like be an actor or actress, or that's what something that you want to do. Maybe you did want to be like a video vixen or something like that. I also just heard like cheerleader. Somebody could be like a cheerleader for like like, I don't know, somebody could be like maybe you used to be a cheerleader back in high school, or somebody could be like a professional cheerleader, professional dancer, okay? Or even if you is like, you know what I'm saying, you probably not known worldwide, but maybe you known in your city, okay? Maybe you are actually an exotic dancer, and it's like you real cold in your city, like everybody know, you know what I'm saying? What's a good stripper name? Everybody know when when Passion come to the stage. It's over, okay? Everybody know when Lexi come to the stage, okay? Or whatever it is your little stripper name is, okay? Or your fake stripper name. I just heard that as well. Maybe you just got a whole different little alter ego. People don't even be knowing that you know how to even dance and get down like that. So some people be shocked when they see you, when they see you bust a move. Okay, but y'all, let's go ahead and jump into it. But that's the channel song, Ballerina Belly. I'm gonna put it in the comment section so y'all can vibe to it. But we're gonna do a general intuitive read on how do people view you? How are people viewing you at this time? So that was the start off message. People viewing you at this time as like a ballerina. You could be like real soft, real graceful, real classy, classic, okay? But it's like you're the center of attention, okay? Like I said, people can love to watch you dance, or people could just view you as somebody where you're dancing through life. Maybe you don't even know how to dance. You could have 2 fucking left feet. But people feel like that you're somebody where you're definitely dancing through life, okay? It can seem like that you're just floating through life, like, you know, you just living your life very gracefully, very beautiful. People can view you as somebody where you don't have too many issues or don't have too many problems. That's a lie, but you know what I'm saying? But I feel like you carry it well, you know, because everybody had a shit. Like, everybody had a shit. So, but you can very well be somebody where it looks like that you really ain't, you know what I'm saying? You ain't got a care in the world around this motherfucker. You just floating, twirling, tumbling through this bitch, okay? Twirl, twirl. Okay? People also view you as somebody, and if people view you like that, that's because to this motion called favor. Okay, yes, you could be in your season where you just, you know, things are a little easier for you because maybe you done already been through a whole bunch of bullshit. You done went through your dark night of the soul. You done did your shadow work. You done learned the lessons. Like, you actually somebody where you learn your lessons. You learn from shit. Okay, you passed the test the first time around. Okay, so you definitely could be in this season of grace and favor and just, you know, having motion, and this motion called favor. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. It's not that you don't go through nothing. It's just that because you know how to handle things, you learn from shit the first time around. Is you got your own motion, and it's this motion called favor. The divine making it a little easy for you. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? People also can view you as somebody where you're very spiritually in tune. You're very tapped in. People can view you as somebody where you're very spiritually connected. You can also have a lot of people around you that have like some type of spiritual connection to you. Okay, it's given soul tribe. Okay, so you can have people that feel like that y'all are a soul tribe. You're part of their soul tribe. They you know what I'm saying, they resonate with you. They tune in. They support you. They gravitate towards you. You know what I'm saying? You can have somebody also that feel like they have some type of like soul connection to you on a romantic level as well. I am picking that up. But on a grand scale, I'm picking up like a soul tribe. So this is just like a support system. Okay, you got people that's basically like spiritually connected to you. That's like your support system. That's what I'm getting. And I'm also getting energy. People feel like that you're very just tapped in. You could be somebody that's very tapped in. People also can view you as somebody that's not too like you're emotional enough to have like compassion, to be empathetic, you know, to be kind, to be nurturing, but you're not emotional to the point where you would let your emotions overtake and you out here crashing out. Okay, people view you as somebody where you got shit to lose and you move like it. Like, you move like you got shit to lose. You don't let your emotions bring down what you got going. You don't let your emotions affect your business, bring down your empire, okay? Affect your schoolwork, affect, like, you know what I'm saying? You can also be somebody where, like, you don't let your, like, relationships stop, you know, other relationships. You know what I'm saying? People view you as somebody like that. Like, even if you are in a relationship with somebody, you the type of person where you still have your own identity. You know how to balance, you know, work, life, relationship. So you're not like one of them male-centered, like, chicks that as soon as they get in a relationship, they don't even call their friends or nothing like that. As soon as your homeboy get cuffed up, he don't want to go play basketball no more. He ain't calling them up. No, you have a healthy work life and personal life balance. You still going out to happy hour with your girls. You still going to I just heard Taco Tuesday. Let me find out which one y'all be going to. You still going to Taco Tuesday with your girls if you ain't gotta work, okay? And you probably be the one like, okay, well, is we like you? I'm also getting energy of somebody asking their homegirls like, is y'all bringing y'all boo? And then they like, no, and you like, okay, well, I'm gonna tell him he gotta stay at home, cause maybe I don't know, maybe it was some instance where like you and your man seen you getting dressed, you know, you already told him like, look, I'm finna go with my homegirls, and he like, well, shit, I want to come, I'm hungry, You're like, okay, well, fuck it. But then like you want it, like I said, you're not like a a male-centered type of female. So you like, hold on, well, let me just see, babe, okay? And you could have texted your homegirls like, is anybody else planning on bringing a boo, or should we make this a boo thing? And maybe one of your friends like, no, I really need to talk to y'all about something. I don't want nobody else around, or you know what I'm saying? Or everybody just said no, like they stand their ass at home. So you lovingly, politely told your man like, babe, I'm sorry, but you know what I'm saying? This is just the girls. It's just the girls. Ain't nobody bringing nobody. I don't want to be that one. And your man, he respected. You know what I'm saying? So he probably end up telling his guys, look, we need to go, But basically, people view you as somebody where you have a life. Like, you have a life, and you don't stop your life when you get into a relationship. You don't treat your friends funny. You don't let people seclude you away from your family members and shit like that. Like, you have a healthy balance, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like your partner love and respect that about you, because shit, for some of y'all, your partner be wanting to go do them as well. And then I feel like most of all, your friends and your family and your supporters, they respect and they love that about you as well, that you still got your own motion. You don't get into no relationship and get to start acting funny. Now you don't want to go to yoga. Now you don't want to go out to eat. Now you're not calling the motherfucker. Now you don't want to hang out and just sit around and watch movies and talk shit and play games and fuck around or whatever. Like, you still have your routines. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like people like that about you. They actually respect that shit. Okay? I feel like people view you as somebody as well. Like, for some of y'all, people could be a little jelly. I ain't gonna lie, but I guess that comes with the territory, huh? Okay? Because people can view you in some instance like, damn, why her? Why him? You know what I'm saying? So people could wonder, like, why you have the things that you got, or why you got the favor that you got, why you have the support system that you got. You know what I'm saying? Some people could, like, if you are in a relationship, some of y'all, people could be thinking like, damn, I wonder why he chose her. So I don't know if your person, like, they got some type of clout themselves, or they could be well known, or somebody just known to be, for some of y'all, maybe your person known to be a player, and maybe you got the player to cuff and sit his ass down somewhere, you know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Act like he got some motherfucking sense around this bitch. Motherfucker, Big Mama. He know who Big Mama is. So yeah, for some of y'all, maybe you could have, like, this could be somebody that's known to kind of get around. Okay, so for some of y'all, people could view you as somebody who you got the player to settle down. Or it could be vice versa. People could be like, damn, I wonder why she picked him or why she picked her. Because maybe you was like more of a player type energy. And at first, you know what I'm saying? You like to do your thing. You was somebody who liked to be independent. You like to be single, but you got somebody set that ass down, okay? And people could be wondering, like, I wonder, you know what I'm saying, what made her pick him, or what made, like, people could be viewing you in your business trying to wonder, and, like, especially only take this if you were in a relationship, like, what made your partner pick you, or what made you pick your partner, okay? It's also giving me the energy, and look, y'all, it's so weird, but I know this is so weird, y'all, but I'm gonna say this shit. It's also giving the energy as well, like, especially if you and your partner, like, both attractive, like, y'all both fine as a bitch. Like, it's giving the energy of people, like picturing y'all doing it. Like, people will want to, like, be a fly on the wall when y'all having, when y'all making love. Like, it's that type of energy, okay? So people could be viewing you as somebody that's very attractive, very hot. Like, people will watch, like, I don't know, because somebody could have, like, an OnlyFans. Okay, well, somebody could, or you got people that view you that would be like, damn, I wish they did have an OnlyFans, or I wish she did, but I heard they. So for some of y'all, you like in a relationship and like both of y'all are very attractive, like very fine, you know what I'm saying? Like just the energy is good, y'all physically attractive, like, and you got people that like will be interested on, like, this is weird and it's freaky. It's a little creepy, but then it's I don't know. It's not to me, because it's just like, it's human. It's human. You know what I'm saying? But just know, if you were to do some shit like that, just know y'all would probably, baby. Okay? People would love to see it. Okay? So people also could be viewing you as somebody where you're like, yeah, like I said, I can't make this shit up. And this was before I even really got to this deck, because I'm doing kind of like one deck at a time. So I'm going to put this deck up. Okay, so people could be viewing you as, look, with the Nine of Pentacles here. The Nine of Pentacles talks about somebody being independent. You know what I'm saying? Independent, successfully. They're abundant in their own right. Okay, so people can view you as somebody that's, like I said, they used to you being single, okay? Or at least they used to you being like doing stuff by yourself. you know, and then now you got you a boo. So people can be like, I wonder what made him or what made her settle down or pick him or pick her. And then if you single, people like could be viewing you as somebody that's single and independent and beautiful and like you on your shit. Okay, they could be seeing you as somebody. People can view you as somebody that's like healing. Okay, or they could feel like your energy is very healing with the star here. People could view you as somebody who they would love to like connect with. They would love to be friends. They would love to hang out with the Three of Pentacles. Like people view you as somebody where like you don't really hang out with too many people. Okay, and so people also could be questioning that as well. Like, damn, she don't got too many friends, or he don't got too many friends. I wonder, is they like a mean girl? Or I wonder, you know what I'm saying, maybe they do got friends, but do they like keep their friends hidden? Like people can view you as somebody who's very private. Like you could be somebody where you don't even really like post. You don't post a lot. You probably don't even be, for some of y'all, maybe you don't be on socials. You don't be on social media, or if you do got a social, maybe you somebody where you don't post a lot. You just, you know what I'm saying, you don't, what is that, a fucking, what is that? You don't allow, you know, you could be like more of a reserved type person, okay? But I feel like that people do kind of wonder what it'll be like to like be your friend or be in your circle or just to network with you, do business with you with the Three of Pentacles here. Yeah, you got a lot of people that secretly would like want to know or secretly want to like team up with you or want to just hang out with you, okay? People could be viewing you as somebody who you would be a good friend, okay? People view you as somebody where you are a good friend. You could be somebody where you put your friends on to different things, okay? For some of y'all, maybe you have actually put your friend on, like, you know what I'm saying? Like people knew you for doing something, and then all of a sudden your friend pop out doing something, and you know, like your friend could be like shouting you out. You know what I'm saying? People can view you as somebody that's like you have some type of like faith, okay? You have some type of faith or religion, okay? They view you as like a believer, basically. People view you as somebody who is a believer. They view you as somebody also that you people view you as somebody that's very confident. That's what I'm getting with the star in the Nine of Pentacles there. You're very confident. You're very self-assured. That's what I'm getting. People view you as somebody that's self-assured. They confident. People view you as a good friend, or they would love to, you know, be your friend, or collaborate with you. People view you as somebody that's easy. Like if you work, this is what I'm getting. People view you as somebody that's easy to work with, especially if you do work around people or like you work a corporate job. People view you as somebody that's easy to work with. You work well independently and you work well as a team. Okay? Let's see. How are people viewing the collective? How are people viewing the collective? We got the Knight of Wands. Okay? People view you as somebody that's a little rebellious. Like you really don't follow the rules. Especially if it ain't hurting or killing nobody. You definitely somebody where you think outside the box. You could dress very different. You dress outside the box. Yeah, you like, people view you as somebody where you take chances, you take risks, okay? And the crazy part about it is that most of the time it be working out for you. People view you as somebody where shit worked out. It's bringing me back to that why her, why him type of energy, okay? Like you could definitely be doing like crazy, not like crazy shit, but just like off the wall type of shit, but it always like look good. So this could definitely be in regards to like your wardrobe. Maybe you be wearing off the wall ass shit, but you find some way to make it look good, okay? Or like I said, you take the most random ass risk and ultimately, you know, everything end up working out for you. People view you as somebody where shit work out. You very rebellious. You know what I'm saying? You bend the rules a little. You could be somebody that's like you could be like a justice advocate where you speak up for people, like a community advocate, or like you could be like a social worker, okay, or something like that. But people view, or like you stand for things. I'm getting the same where they be saying stand. What do you say? Stand for, what do you say? Fall for nothing. Stand for something or fall for everything. Okay. It's like something that you really stand behind, and it could be something that's a little unorthodox or a little different, but you be standing behind that shit, and people respect that. People love that about you. Okay, with the Page of Pentacles here as well, people could view you as somebody where you always like making a way. You could be somebody where you have like different hustles. You could do different, you know, different jobs. You got a lot of experience in different like avenues or different talents or skills or gifts with the Page of Pentacles right here. You could also be somebody where you give people, like you could be the person where you give the underdog a shot, or you'll work with people who everybody else don't want to work with, or everybody else tried to blackball, or everybody else tried to dismiss. Like you somebody where you a rebel against that, and you'll be like, come on, you can be on my team type of energy, and then y'all all end up winning. You know what I'm saying? And y'all all end up winning. Okay? People view you as somebody with the Lovers here. People can view you as having like a lot of different love options. People can view you as somebody that's very decisive, because the Lovers can talk about like making a choice. When it's time to make a choice, you're very decisive with the Three of Pentacles here. You know exactly who you want to work with, okay? You know exactly what people can view you as somebody that's like so self-assured, like you know what you bring to the table. So you know you somebody where it don't matter where you work, who you work with, you will always get the job done type of energy, okay? People also view you as somebody that's decisive. Look, when I said that, look, the Judgment. Okay, you make a good judgment call. You have good judgment skills, good discernment skills as well. People view you as that. Oh yeah, with the Hermit here, people can view you as somebody where you do spend time alone. People can view you as somebody that you like to do a lot of things on your own, but like you don't like to spend time with your friends or your lover or your family as well. But for the most part, you could definitely be like I'm getting like popular loner type of energy. People can view you as like a popular loner, okay? Like people see you doing a lot of shit by yourself, but they know that you ain't really by yourself. And that's another thing I'm getting as well. Like if you single, people know that you single, but people know that you ain't lonely. Okay, people, it's like people just already know. Like I don't know why people clocking your T. Like it's like a real clock T, especially in regards to like your relationships and your connections. People just be swearing up and down. They like know you collective, because they just swear up and down like, yeah, she's single, but somebody definitely hitting that. Okay, or yeah, he's single, but he definitely, you know, like people swear like. And some of y'all, it could be true. And some of y'all, maybe you not even doing all that. You literally like single. You practicing, you know, being celibate. You ain't giving it up. Okay? That's what I'm getting. For some of y'all, you could not be giving it up. Okay, yeah, that's another thing I'm getting with the Knight of Wands here. Maybe you're you know, people be like, well, I'm single, I can do what I want, I don't have to answer to nobody. Maybe you could be somebody people view you as single and you can do what you want, but maybe you don't. You know what I'm saying? Like you have your morals. You keeping the cat on lock. Okay, and then look, when I said that, look, she got a little. It look more like a wolf, but it can't pass for like a cat. Okay, you could be somebody who. You can be somebody who definitely keeping a cat on lock, okay? Even though you single, you could be out here doing what you want to do. You still do what you want to do, but you do it without giving it up, okay? So people can view you as somebody who possibly not giving it up, okay? You could be putting that energy into other things, your sexual energy into other things, okay? Wow. Yeah, let's see. We're going to get a little from this deck and then we're going to close it out. How are people viewing the collective at this time? How are people viewing the collective? People also view you as somebody that nurtures. You take care of people you take care of people, places, and things that take care of you. Okay, with the Seven of Pentacles here. People can view you as somebody, maybe you got like a lot of plants. You can be like a plant lady, or you can have flowers, okay, or you can like to garden. You can have a garden that's thriving, okay? So people can feel like that you got like some type of green hand with the Seven of Pentacles here. People could also feel like that you're investing in something and it's bringing you some type of like fulfillment. It's bringing you some type of reward or something that's paying off. People view you as somebody where when you nurture something, it pays off for you. Okay, yeah. Or people can view you as somebody where just life is just paying off. You know what I'm saying? Your sacrifices, you being celibate, you staying single, you fucking with the underdogs, you know what I'm saying? Not trying to fit in with the crowd and not blackballing somebody just because everybody else blackballing. You taking a leap of faith with somebody or taking a risk with somebody, like that is paying off for you with the Seven of Pentacles. People feel like the moves that you make pay off for you. Or yeah, that's what I'm getting. Okay, let's see. Let's get a little of these and we're going to end it. How are people viewing the collective at this time? How are people viewing the collective at this? I can't make this shit ease and flow, okay? And take it easy. So people feel like something is easy for you. You're just going with the flow, okay? People feel like that you like this motion called favor. People feel like that you do got your own motion, and it's like something is easy. Like life is just flowing for you, okay? With easy and flow. Okay, people also can view you as somebody that's very intuitive. People can view you as somebody where you use your intuition often. Okay, people view you as somebody where your intuition also be on point and it's easy. Like shit comes to you easy. You can get like downloads randomly. Yeah, you can be somebody who get like a lot of random downloads. You pick up on things very easily and you be on point. Like your intuition is always flowing and shit. And it don't fail you or it don't fail them. Okay? So you can be somebody where people come for like advice and shit like that and you be on point. Okay? I can't make this shit up, y'all. Compass. Yeah, people come to you because your intuition be on point. Like you able to lead people in the right direction, or you able to lead people out of bullshit. Okay, people feel like that you're like some type of compass. Okay, you also, people view you as somebody where you help others as well to tap into their intuition. Okay, you could be like a spiritual counselor or a life coach or something like that. You can assist with guiding people. Okay, but people feel like especially if you are a reader, y'all, if you're a reader and you watching this, people feel like your intuition be on point. People feel like that you be flowing. It comes easy. It comes natural to you. People feel like the guidance, the intuitive guidance that you give them, it be helpful. Like it be very helpful, and it be like somebody's just intuition is on fire. Like you be, yeah. Yeah, it says, see beyond the behaviors of others. Resist trying to analyze a person's character. See them through the eyes of love and witness them with acceptance. So for some of y'all as well, you could be very like, your intuitive is like on point when you read people. And then like I said, you can definitely be somebody where like you don't try to fit in with the crowd. You're not the type of person where you jumping on a bandwagon to to blackball somebody or to leave somebody out. Like you see past the shit that everybody else is judging somebody for, and you'll be the one to show like some type of compassion. Okay, yeah, people can feel like that you're very compassionate, and people can feel like that you're like a compass, like you're like a guiding light to people. Okay, divine timing. So it says allow things to unfold. So people feel like that you just go with the flow. It's just confirmation, ease and flow. People feel like that you definitely go with the flow. People could feel like that you don't even make a move until like your spirit guides or your intuition or the divine tell you to. Okay, people can feel like that you're very spiritual. And that you depend a lot on your spirituality and your intuition. Yeah, and that takes a lot of courage. Especially if you're out in the open with this, people feel like that it takes a lot of courage and that you're very brave to be open and honest in regards to your spirituality or your religion. It says, show up with a whole heart. Bravely lead with your heart. Show up for the unexpected face. What you cannot control or do not understand. Do things that scare you. So people can view you as somebody that's very brave. You follow your intuition. You take leaps of faith. You take risk. And they always end up paying off because you follow your intuition. Okay? You know when to do things. You know when to invest. You know when to pull back. You know when to entertain certain things. You know when to be quiet. It's like you know what to show off to the world and what to keep private and keep to yourself. It's like you're very intuitive in your moves. Like people can view you as somebody that's that's calculated. Okay, they can view you as somebody that's calculated, but it's like it always works out. It says allow things to unfold. Be patient and have faith by allowing things to happen in due time. You will move in harmony with life. You will be guided when the time is right. So yeah, people view you as somebody that's very guided, very spiritual, very intuitive. You kind of just go with the flow. Okay, you make moves when necessary. Like you could be somebody where you don't do a lot of unnecessary shit. You go, you know what I'm saying? People can view you as somebody that's calculated. And they know that if you're, when you're in this energy of being calculated, they know that you're using your intuition. They know that you're being divinely guided. And people respect that because I feel like you be on point. Okay? Yeah, people trust your intuition. They trust your guidance. And I feel like the main reason why people trust it is because you trust it and because it actually works out for you. Like your life is a reflection of you trusting your intuition, of you having faith. Okay. And that makes people have more faith in you. And you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm getting. People view you as somebody where you calling shots. Okay, you calling shots, you like this kingpin energy. You could be a boss, you could have your own business, or like I said, this could just be you in this energy of having control and having dominance over your life. You being able to move how you want to move, do things when you want to do it. This could be you referring back to you being single, not having to really answer to nobody but you and the divine. Okay, people view, I'm getting standing in your power. People view you as somebody with this kingpin. You're somebody that's standing in your power. Okay, so y'all, that's the let me see, how long is this? Yeah, we ain't gonna make it too long. Let's get some of these right quick. Let's just get like two. I don't know, y'all, I'm just tempted. Let's get two deep confessions deck on how people are viewing you. Let's get like 2 or 3. How are people viewing the collective at this time? Deep confessions. How are people viewing the collective at this time? Let's get like 2. Okay, I wanted to come out as well. Okay, so it says legal issues. So people could be viewing you as having like some type of legal issues at this time. I just heard copyright. Okay, so I don't know if somebody could be viewing you as somebody like people, you could have like a lot of cases against people. Maybe people view you as somebody that other people copy off you or steal your ideas. Or for some of y'all, don't take it only if it resonates. I don't know if this is you copying, stealing off people's ideas. Okay, but I'm working on myself at the bottom over here. So people view you as somebody where you're always working on yourself. You're always trying to improve, whether this is spiritually, physically, emotionally, financially, especially your intuition. People view you as somebody where you're always like strengthening and working on your intuition as well. We have I am the man of your dreams. So people view you as somebody where you're the man or the woman of their dreams. You're like this ideal wife, husband, spouse, partner, parent, okay, business partner, okay. You're like this ideal person of different people, okay. That's how people are viewing you as well. For some of y'all as well, look, I am a narcissist. People can view you as like a little narcissistic, okay. But I feel like people only view you like that because you're somebody else's ideal person. Okay, so people can try to say like for some of y'all, people can view you as somebody where like you got it going on. It's like, it's not too much, nothing bad that somebody can say about you. So some people can definitely view you as somebody who's kind of like what's that word? Like self-centered or self-righteous. Okay. But then it's like the same people that view you in this light are the same people that like, they like you motivate these people to work on themselves. Like they copy. Oh, that's what I'm getting legally. They copy off of you for some of y'all. Okay, these are the same people that try to say like you have narcissistic traits or the word I was getting y'all was self-absorbed. People can view you as somebody that's self-absorbed. Okay, that's what I'm getting with I'm a narcissist here. People can say that you have like narcissistic traits because you're self-absorbed. They say that you're self-absorbed, or they think that you're very overly, I just heard self-confidence, but then I heard overly confident. But like, bitch, who is you to determine if somebody's overly confident? Okay? It's giving fan that's gonna get sued because they copying. Okay? But y'all, that's how people view you at this time, okay? A lot of people view you as some type of ideal person, like especially if you're like a masculine. But this for my masculine and my women. But it says, I am the man of your dreams. Okay? So people can feel like that you view yourself as like God's gift to women or God gives to men. But the crazy thing is, this is how people viewing you, because this is the reading. The reading is called How Are People Viewing You? People view you as this. Okay? People view you as this. And I feel like you show up as that as well. So that can make people feel a little jelly. Okay? That you are the ideal, husband, wife, spouse, partner, friend. You know what I'm saying? People would love to be connected to you for different reasons, in different ways. Okay? Like you're like the ideal type person. Okay? And people could feel like that you're a little self-absorbed because of that, because that people want you, that people want to be your friend, that people will want to marry you or be in a relationship with you or do business with you. It's like these, okay? These things and you carry yourself as such. And so people can find you to be find you self-absorbed. But I feel like that's projection, and that's just your confidence, okay? That's confidence, bitch. What the fuck? How am I supposed to carry myself? I'm not supposed to love myself. I'm not supposed to be confident. Motherfucker, I'm not supposed to feel like I am somebody's wife, especially if that's what you want. Like, people be weird, y'all. Basically, people view you as somebody who's the shit, okay? But they may think that your shit don't stink, but I feel like that's projection, because I feel like you're very intuitive, you're very spiritual and practical, so it's like, you're realistic, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. It's just the way you carry yourself. You be having hoes just second guessing their whole existence. And then they want to go back to the drawing board and start working on themselves. And then when they try to copy, it don't work. So then it's like they're projecting this weird energy like that. Okay? But y'all, that's the addition of how are people viewing you at this time. Let me know in the comment section if any of it resonate. Okay? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.